Willow from Desert Willow Botanicals. We're here in Missouri on our herb farm. We're going to show you a little herb walk, show you some of the herbs that are in our product and how they are in their natural environment and their uses. I think we should have a good time. Hopefully the rain stops here soon. So let's get going.
This is the elderberry plant. It's already made its flower and will soon turn to elderberries, which very good for cold virus. The elder flowers in the flower stage is very good for sinus drainage, and it's what they call a mucous membrane tonic. So it actually doesn't over dry the sinuses, but will drain the sinuses and then tone up the mucous membrane, and that's in the sinus formula. That's very good. Elderflower is very good for children, for stuffy nose and sinus problems. It's just between the berry and the flower, it's one of the best herbal medicines we have here. Wild weed in our gardens, but we also cultivate it too. It is a blood purifier, what they call, or these days you might call it something to use in a detox formula, and it is in the detox formula. These detox type of herbs, which is actually the root of the burdock plant, they promote the body's own detoxifying processes through the body's natural way of getting rid of toxins, which is like through the liver. Enhances the action of the liver, enhances kidney action, the colon, and just purifying toxins out of the bloodstream in general. You know, it's not a strong acting right away detoxifier, but over time it just helps the body in its own detoxification processes. This is actually our wild peppermint that grows in the springs and usually wet spots around here. Very potent peppermint. And peppermint, besides being soothing for the digestive tract, also has antibacterial and antifungal properties, and actually, of course, improves the flavor of the formula. But it's very potent mint. We have several other mints also around here that are very good. This is lemon balm, which we actually cultivate and grow as a crop. It is also a member of the mint family. It's in the stress formula. It is very good calmer and very good for sleep aid. And one of those calming herbs that it doesn't have a strong sedative property, but you can even take during the daytime for its calming properties. This is Solomon seal, which is a woodland herb that grows here in the Ozarks. We actually try to promote woodland growing of herbs, so herbs that naturally grow in the woods we will actually plant back in the woods and try to increase, because a lot of them get over harvested. But the root of Solomon seal was used by Native Americans as a tonic for, they used it for thirst, when they were on the trail. And to this day, the root is used for conditions that are marked by a lot of thirst or dryness of the tissue. So it's good for constipation with dryness, but also just body dehydration. So that's one of the herbs that's in the hair of the dog formula, for because people get very dehydrated, and so that brings moisture back into the system and actually helps your whole system when you are dehydrated. This is lobelia. It's an annual that reseeds itself every year here. Lobelia has been used especially to relax the bronchioles and the musculature around the lungs, so it's been used in a lot of traditionally for asthma, and a lot of people that have to wind up using inhalers and stuff can use the lobelia as to help their general symptoms by relaxing the bronchioles and the actual muscles around the lungs. This is our wild echinacea that grows here in the Ozarks. This is Echinacea purpurea. We also have beds where we grow the purpurea. Easy one to grow for the wildflower garden. And as you can see, the bees and butterflies love it, pollinate it. It is the root and flowers and seed is the most potent part of the echinacea. It is a one used by the Native Americans for hundreds of years and has regained popularity as a immune stimulant. It's been shown to have very potent antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal properties. It's usually taken at the with first sign of any type of especially upper respiratory tract infection, and it is in the immune formula, and very potent herb, especially from the fresh root we gather. This is gravel root, which is in the detox formula. It is especially, as its name suggests, for urinary tract, as preventative for stones and what they call gravel in the kidneys, urinary tract. But that suggests it's a good cleanser for the kidneys, and that's its purpose in the formula. It is we use these kind of herbs to cleanse the tissues of the kidneys, the urinary tract. A lot of people will, with urinary tract infection, will just use like an anti-infective herb. But if you use one of these herbs that actually cleanse the tissue, you create a healthier environment and less likely for bacteria to thrive and grow back. So it's important to use these type of tissue cleansers, tonics, in any case of chronic infection. Cedar Creek here runs through our farm. It's a good example. You can see the pure spring water we have here in the Ozarks. It's a good example of why the Ozarks is such a clean and pure environment for the herbs to grow. This is our native black walnut tree. The green hull of the walnut hulls has been used for a long time as an anti-parasite medicine, but is also used as just a general tonic for the intestinal tract and what they call intestinal dysbiosis, disorder in the bacterial composition of the intestinal tract, but also for what they call trouble assimilation and leaky gut syndrome. It's valuable for a lot of disorders in the intestinal tract, and that is in the detox formula also for that purpose. This is golden seal, another pretty well-known, popular herb that grows in the woodlands here. Another one that tends to be over-harvested, another one we try to plant back in the woods and keep replenishing. Golden seal, the root is used and the leaves as a anti-infective, very strong antibacterial, especially for intestinal problems, like if you go somewhere and drink bad water, eat bad food, it's very good tonic. It's what they call one of the bitter tonics as well. And the bitters, actually when the bitter taste hits your tongue, your whole body's digestion and assimilation and your liver kicks in. It's just very good for chronic problems of digestion, and it is a good example of why sometimes you want to taste even some of the bitter herbs, because they actually have a function in the body, and if you don't actually get those tastes, you're not going to get the full benefit of the herb. And most of the herbs don't have this, aren't as bitter, but they all have some kind of earthy taste that usually has some additional effect in the body. Here's an example of a new planting of ginseng. You can see a lot of the smaller ginseng plants planted just last year. Usually they'll have like 2 prongs like this. They get a little older, they'll have the 3 prongs, and then actually take 5 to 7 years to get a mature root. So it's kind of a long-term planting project, but like I say, it is one of the herbs that's fast disappearing in the wild, so we try to keep it going.
Hi, this is Mike Biondo. I had a great experience here at the herb farm, my first time. As you see, a beautiful creek flowing here, natural spring water. I learned so much about all the different herbs and all the different types of healing that the herbs do and how the natives used them. And I'm looking forward to my next time here, and hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did.